Okay, folks, we're going to try to finish this control arm. Went to the junkyard and got me, after 7 tries, find one that actually was good enough to work on. So we're going to change a little part, and then we're going to get to putting this thing back on. I'm going to put you down right there, and you can watch me. And yes, you can put the tire back on. If you lower it down just right, you don't have to worry about it falling with the jack sitting there with no control arm on. Let's put you over here. We can take the wheel back off. And maybe I can drive my car. Been one fun thing. The last video I made was a little longer than it was supposed to be, and a 45-minute job turned into a couple hours. Okay. This is my old one. I've got to replace this part here. I'm going to get this one off, because see, that's all wallered out. We're going to get it off there somehow. Not going to be fun. Shut. It'll fit in there. I have something narrow enough to fit in there and hold it steady, or it's just going to sit there and twist. This is not going to be fun. There we go. Oh man, don't tell me you're going to try to strip on me. Shoot. That's what I was afraid of. This one I might just hacksaw off. Damn. Vice grips maybe? Vice grips are always good. Let's go over here in my toolbox. See? Got me a new middle box yesterday. It was half the price. Now it's got to get better organized. Let's see. There's some tiny vice grips. Hang these bottles back up there. Got me this cool thing yesterday. Sharpened my lawnmower blade. Got me a new lawnmower. New grips for my bike. Got the bike in the shop today. Looks like it's only going to cost me $45 for that suspension part that broke. I thought it was going to cost me a couple $100, but whew, lucked out on that one. Anyway, they say about a week and we'll be ready. A new chain, bunch of new stuff. So let's see if we can't get this part off this time. I'm still turning. Tighter. That little joint just don't want to come out there. And those bells. I don't think it's gonna get in there. I wonder if I can get my Fitz-all wrench, wherever it's at. I've had this tool since I was a teenager. They were a piece of crap, but this actually was one of the better ones made. Man, this thing was a dream, but I don't think it's going to fit around any of those fittings. Let's see. Got the hammer. Where's my chisel? Chisel is here somewhere. There it is. Let's see if we can't knock this damn thing off. Careful not to hit your fingers. Oh, there we go. Now I can get the vice grips on it. BFH, man, BFH. Big freaking hammer. God, man, I hate hardened steel sometimes. Great for safety, but ain't much for trying to get it back off. Damn it. I'll try another technique. Put the wrench on there. Oops. Put the wrench on. And the vice grip next to it. Use the vice grip to hold it on there so it don't move. There we go. Man, it's holding, but let me get my breaker on here. You're gonna mess with me, aren't you? Oh, come on. Had a little die grinder that would sure help. Oh, a big grinder. I don't think I can get the wheel in there though. Don't want to bend that. It's been on there for a long time. 20 years at least. That's just hardened steel. There ain't no breaking that. Hacksaw would be nice, but I don't have one. Yeah, I think I do. I don't have a blade. Starting to bend. Bend. Huh. Something's cutting into it. And it's kind of wallered out. This is the best one at the junkyard they had. $10 is worth a shot. It's wallered that out, hasn't it? I wish I had a better pair of vice grips. Clean those teeth up. Open the teeth back up a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah. Yay! Whew. I'm sweating out. Ow! Yeah, when the nuts are tight like that, they get hot. Okay. Now I'll try to salvage this old one. It looks like a mini ball to haul a mini trailer for mini me. Okay. Hopefully this one's easier. Let's go ahead and squirt a little lubricant on this one. What'll happen? Lubricant. Get lubricating. Oh, please be easier. Please be easier. Oh, yeah. Yeah, something's actually going to work right today. Ouch. See, turning point in my Luck and karma, maybe. This is the little sway bar bracket holder. Hooks on in the sway bar. So when the car turns left or right in corners, it applies pressure down on the other wheel. Keeps the car fairly straight, best it can. Okay. Put this one back on here. It'll be a little. I wonder if I shouldn't put a washer or something in there. I could put a washer in there. Instead of put it back to where it's supposed to be. Let's go look in the toolbox and find a washer. Yay! Okay. Ooh, head rush. Head rush. There. Too small. Too small. It's just something that had a little space. It's not a hard pivot point. It's not something if it breaks, it's going to be detrimental to your safety. So we can fudge it a little bit on this. Really only fudge if you know how to fudge. If you don't know how to fudge, ask someone. Oh. I don't have anything here. Let's see over here. Nope. I wonder if one of these will work. I don't have an extra one, do I? The bolts. I need to clean out. Big, but actually it's not. No, it's too big. Oh. That's what I'm looking for right there. That's a piece of hardened steel because it goes to a shock mount. This goes to a shock mount, and that's perfect. When we turn it around and face it backwards, it'll fill up the little waller we got there and put this back where it's supposed to be. So, just put the nut on there. Plus it'll allow us to be able to get to that nut still. And since that's a locking nut, that nut won't ever back off. Rich. Let's put this some bitch on there. Needs a ball joint, but you know what? The way this thing over the next, it'll last a couple of years if it needs a ball joint. And then maybe I'll replace the whole control arm. There we go. Now it's getting tight. Go ahead and crank it down. See? Perfect. Oh, we love it life, aren't we? Yeah. So let's go ahead. Now we're almost done. We ain't got much left. Just put it on there and tighten up a few bolts and get the rest of the tools out. Oh, come on. It's 22 millimeter back there. 11/16 also. Oh, all under here. Work our magic. About right there. Got a good envelope angle. Slide that on there. There we go. That up through the hole. Pull your wheel out. Get ball joint lined up. Where is my nut? Oh, we gotta put the bushings back in too. Glad I saw that. We're missing a nut, folks. Oh, maybe that's it. My ball joint nut. Oh no. Oh, come on, get up in there. There's the ball joint nut. Wait a second, because I gotta put the bushings on there. That one. That one. There. Oh, the bushings. What did I do with them? Got good ones too. Oh, there it is. I kicked it way out here. Okay. Go ahead and tighten that sucker down. When you're tightening a nut like this, it's good to just kind of look around and make sure that there ain't nothing loose or broke or hanging or leaking, and if it is, judge how bad it is and put it back, fix it, or leave it alone. Nice good go. Test it to make sure it's nice and tight. A little bit more. Bushings are kind of loose. So, give a little extra. That part's done. There's 3 of them. Oh, that's right. It's still on there. My hammer. Bushing didn't quite go up in there, right? Can I get my crowbar? Bend that down a little bit. There we go. Screw it. Yeah, it's good enough for the girls I date. Any girls I date? She's one of married. So far out of my league. Managed to hang on to her for 20 years though. Must be doing something right. She likes it when I get dirty. Probably because I have to get naked and take a shower. And then this nut goes right here. And see, the other one should have came off this either. You watched that other video I posted, and You'll understand how much hell I had. I found out a trick at the junkyard on this one. It did the same thing the other one did. Wanted me to beat on it until it came off. And I ended up taking a different part off, and then it just slid right off. I'm like, hell yeah! I wish I had a socket big enough to fit this, but I don't. It's irritating. I need bigger sockets. Actually, I probably do. I don't think I have a ratchet big enough. Oh, come on. Yeah, as tight as that one's gonna go. And ratchet, socket. Put these other bolts tight. Come here. Still just finger tight. Run it over with your fingers until you can't no more. That'll lessen your ratchet burden. And we need the big wrench. We go. Apply just force. You want these some bitches as tight as you can get them. Come on. Doing it so unsafe, it's just sad. Funny things people do in their garages, though. That's okay. It's just them redneck ways. I do have a torque wrench, but like I said, I don't think I have a socket that'll fit. Pretty much, I've done this long enough. I know how tight it can get, how tight I need to get it. Something like this, you give it everything you fucking got. And tight, 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 tight. Now just tighten up that ball joint nut. And we're done. Put the wheel on it. Yeehaw. See me better. Yeah. Oh. Oh. probably sitting on it. That happens when you're working a lot too. Sit on a damn tool, don't even realize it. Yeah, 7/8. Is it 7/8? It's kind of unusual for this bolt to be that big, but that's what was on it. Probably some other redneck put a different one on it. Bad thing about these ball joints is that center housing turns too, so you've got to get your pry bar. Get some leverage on it, push that ball joint up. And once it starts grabbing ground, that centerpiece won't turn. On this one, you go and give it everything you got. It's supposed to have a nut, a slotted nut up there to keep it from backing off. I should have grabbed one from the junkyard, but I didn't. It's all well. Okay, that's tight. Somewhere around here is, there we go. I'll put this half-ass cotter pin back in there, at least it'll keep the nut from backing all the way off. Normally don't do this crappy ass kind of work. I've been doing it long enough to know that it'll hold. It'll be alright. Nothing unsafe about it. And I know you see that boot right there, but you know what? That's a different story. Different game, different time, some other day. It's not clicking, so we drove 800 miles to Utah. We're going to leave it. If I cared, I wouldn't be putting this video on YouTube. So we're done. All I'm going to do is put the wheel back on, and we're finished. Turn off.